Welcome to the Windy City Bender Podcast with your hosts, Nolly, Poetzy, Jarom, and Tanner.
Can't stop you guys from going, you know. And then I hit
we need something
record
to go
and
on
you guys
now.
fucking
Well,
stop.
I mean, I'm fucking laughing my ass off. I don't have any more conditional. We'll talk about it again. I'm sure I'll get back into it, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
All
Jim,
right.
why don't you fucking mediate this mediator?
All right.
Oh.
Welcome to episode 90 of the Windy City Bender Podcast. I think we're on episode 90, yeah? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
shit. We're on the...
Why-
we're
Why
so
are you
close.
asking me what episode we're on?
It was a general question out in the air.
Because it's every fifth episode you're on, right, Nolly?
Well, it's every other, apparently.
There we go. Walk.
So with us today, you got Nolly making his every other appearance. How you doing, bud?
I'm here.
Nailing it. We're
I don't know-
a team. We're a
If this-
team.
If this recording goes any better than before recording, it's going to be a good one.
All
right.
Laughing my deco.
And then in Chicago, we got Tanner. What's up, bud?
What's up, buddy? Fucking
Chicago.
yeah.
Chicago.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking lot going on since last time we recorded.
Yeah, how was Minnesota?
Fucking Mexico. It was great. I went to Puerto Vallarta, Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's cold as shit in that motherfucker.
The beaches were nice. It was great. It was fucking super fun. Got some Mexican street food. That was probably the best food I ever had while I was there. Like after all like the restaurants and stuff that we tried, we went and just like did like a little street food cart, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like we should have been eating this the whole time. It was fantastic though. Highly recommended.
Mexico or the food?
Mexico.
Or the street food.
Street food.
I can find street food here.
Yeah, dude, just drop it on the street. Pick it up. Street food.
Street food.
Street food. Fuck. All right, let's go. Let's
All
get
right.
in it.
Yeah, so
Wait,
Not a-
you're Jarom.
yeah, and I'm Jarom. Hi. What's up?
You maybe remember him from such episodes like episode
This is
89.
the Jarom.
Just by
Jarom.
himself.
I say a lot.
Umlaut.
So so since we last recorded, since I last recorded,
Yeah, there you go.
the Hawks have been kind of in a downward spiral.
Yeah. Bad time. Bad
Since-
timing.
Since February 4th, they are 1-5-2, including a 5-game losing streak in that span.
Oh, it's ugly.
Literally
Yeah.
the worst time for that to come, too.
Yeah.
That's been like
So,
the story
hold on.
of their season.
This is good. Clearly we're going to start with Hawks talk. So, Nolly.
Hawks!
There we go.
We're doing Hawks?
Jesus. Yeah, so last time we chatted, or last time you talked, it was Chicago,
microphone.
Arizona. And they had one, which was looking good, like especially when you come out of a break like that.
And they were
All-Star break and then their week-long break, and then they come out and win in a shootout where Kane and Taves just make them look stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we pay you the big bucks, just for the shootouts. What's up, TJ Oshie?
That's a $20 million shootout right there. That's like fucking neat.
Didn't
yeah.
last more than 2 shots either.
No.
So they follow up that Arizona game with Minnesota, a game that definitely had to be a win. At the time, it was a trap game because Minnesota wasn't doing too hot. They were I think they were actually last in the division at that point.
They're flipping flopping with the Hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's points you need. Points you fucking need for sure. They come away with 1 point though.
It
So
sucks because that could have been a 4-point swing.
Yeah.
it was a positive. It was the positive that it's like they come out of the break, they needed to get points no matter what, whether it's 1, preferably 2, but they had to at least try to get that point just to keep pace with that division and that wild card spot because every other team was just turning it up. But the fact that they lose that extra point to Minnesota is like stings a little bit more.
To Minnesota, too.
Yeah, dude. There's some teams where we're like we'll have games and I'm like, all right, well that's a loss, like that sucks. But there's teams where I'm like, don't fucking lose.
You can't lose
Minnesota
this
is one of those teams.
one. Yeah. Especially they were not rolling whatsoever. Going into that game, Minnesota, and it's like I don't understand how they're somewhat in a playoff race because going into the season I was like they're not going to be good.
They're not.
I
don't know.
They're like the big question. Like, what is Minnesota? Like,
I feel like
every
they've always
year,
been
It's
that
a
question.
state in the United States.
Yeah,
It's a state of hockey.
Yeah. Their state of hockey is fucking not too good.
They don't know what the conference finals feel like.
So going into that game against us, before that they got their asses handed to them by Boston 6-1.
So they're a little mad. Nobody wants to lose to fucking Boston.
I mean, they're on kind of a roll though. Actually, going in, they beat Tampa. They smoked Dallas. They lost to Florida, but beat Detroit. Then got smoked by Boston, and then just put us in our place.
Yeah, it sucked because they went down 2-0, the Hawks, and I mean, you get goals from Boquist and Olimata, and they were both pretty good goals. It's like,
Yeah.
And then you send it to overtime. It's like, fuck, how do you not finish that out?
Yeah, just ride that momentum, you know? That's tough. It's real tough, though.
And then the next day, they call it's come back with the back-to-back. They've been doing really fucking good with back-to-backs this year. But red-hot Boston Bruins came into town, and again, it was another game that the Hawks had.
Yeah.
And they just could not finish it, and luckily we got a point out of that one as well.
Yeah, well, it's like that in that situation. It's like, fuck that, dude. I want more than 1 point.
Yeah.
They blow that one goal down, Kajula's goal for a hand pass, and it's like,
Oh, yeah, that was
I don't know if
game.
you can call that a hand pass. I mean, I don't know. People are saying like you have to have control of the puck to move it forward after a hand pass, even though like it poked his stick, but also it was like it barely touched his stick. I don't know. The refs came out and said that they fucked it up, but like,
yeah,
at the
that's
same
horseshit.
time,
That's not how the fucking rule goes. It's like
No.
if you touch it with your hand, as long as you hit it with your stick, it doesn't have to be like I have control of it. Like,
hey, why don't you
That's
ask
not it.
EK65 how that worked out for him in the playoffs last year?
Oh god.
it's good shit.
So I mean
Good
that
hand
sucks though,
passes.
because that was a big fucking second point. I know they got a point out of it against the Bruins. Like looking at it like that, like you got 1 point against the Bruins. That's big. Like that's good. But when you should have had 2, and you need that second point, that sucks.
So that could have been 4 big points right there. Could have been 6 points coming out of the All-Star break.
which would have been fantastic. Like,
Yeah.
the Hawks
That's
were
how you
rolling,
fucking draw
pretty
it
much
up.
rolling into the All-Star break with just like they had just lost a game, but they had just won like 5 in a row.
They had a 5-game
Especially-
win streak.
Especially going on the Western, road trip swing that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then they go to fucking Canada.
5 straight games in Canada. Start off in Winnipeg and just get their dicks kicked in.
Well, they fucking came out hot as hell.
Yeah.
And they were flying. They were owning the game. It looked like they just didn't even want to be there. And then all of a sudden the second period starts and it's like flip-flop. And I was just like, what the hell happened to the team that was just playing in the first period?
Yeah, I mean, they scored 15 seconds into the game, and then Saad scored 10 minutes later.
Kubalik, 22nd of the year, 15
Yeah.
seconds in.
Dude,
You have a 2-goal lead halfway through the first period in Winnipeg. That's fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah, Steeler got his first point that game too.
Yep.
With
Big
just
fight.
like the shot that missed the net, Kaner fucking corraled it, and huge tip
Oh, my
by
God.
Saad. That was a beauty.
Kaner's assists have been absolutely disgusting the past couple of games.
He looks so effortless too.
He's so good at hockey.
Oh, and then on that
on
that first goal, Tays with his 800th point.
That's true. Yeah.
Forgot-
That's right.
we
On
bring
the
that up.
Kubalik,
Yeah,
on
he got
the
his
Kubalik
800th
assist.
Yeah.
I was gonna say though, like my favorite thing is anytime Kaner's on the ice and a goal gets scored and they zoom in on his face and he's just
Oh, my God.
"Yes!"
He's
Like,
always amped up.
it's
always.
fucking great. It's so good.
I don't know how they lose any game because maybe they don't have the video on the bench because if I saw that after a goal, there's no way I'm letting in any other goals.
No, like it gets me so amped because like he has zero chill when it comes to scoring.
Oh, no.
Like he's fucking in your face.
And it's
I
just like
love it.
every time I see that, I'm like, they can make playoffs. They got this. They're
Yeah,
winning the
like-
fucking cup this year.
I'm back
And
in
then-
it, baby.
And then less than 10 seconds later, they're letting a goal. I'm like, just put Kaner out there. Just put him out there.
Just get back out. Yeah, fucking they gave up that shorty. I don't know what happened in the second period, but honestly, the Jets on the penalty kill looked better than them 5-on-5, and then like it was just they had so many more scoring chances between what was it like? Is his name Andrew Kopp and Kyle Connor? They were just like getting fucking 2-on-1s like nonstop on a fucking penalty kill.
I can't. They're all mixing together. No. That wasn't that game. But yeah, that shorthanded goal, obviously it changed the tide of the whole game. But that fucking, I mean, there's nothing you can really do there because that backhand sauce over the defenseman was unbelievable.
Yeah. And he batted out of midair.
And he batted out of there. Like, what do you – like, everybody played it well. Like, that was just a great play. Like, I mean, you can't really fault anybody there.
Yeah, but when you're fucking – like –
Not to say that, that whole power play was just garbage.
Well, speaking of
that
power
scenario,
play –
your power play just killed all momentum and just destroyed anything you had going for you. And you had the power play out there so often that it just kept just falling down. Like over and over and over and like just looked like shit.
Blackhawks power play now ranks 31st in the league.
Hell yeah, dude.
Taze,
Kane, on the penalty kill.
14%.
Kane, Keith, Strome, DeBrincat, Boquist, those guys worst in the league.
I don't understand that. Yeah.
Dope.
Eric Gustafson was a power play quarterback, genius last year. Like, I don't know. Kirby Doc in front of the net, just filthy. Like, what happens?
It doesn't help that fucking DeBrincat's fucking snake bitten right now. I know he scored against Calgary, but like if you didn't score in that game, you're never scoring again. So
oh fuck, man. I just remembered, like, I'm just looking at like who scored this game. Like Blake Wheeler's fucking snipe though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On that it was on the power play rush, just coming down the side, just fucking elbow in. Oh my god. Just get out of here. Nobody even wants you here. Get out, Blake.
Go home, Blake.
And then fucking everything just went to shit, and they, whatever.
So yeah, they stayed shit because they went to Edmonton and got dicked down on.
Which should have been, the Edmonton Oilers are missing McDavid right now. So
yeah,
should have been
missing half their team.
But remember when they still had Leon Draisaitl only put up 4 points that night? And he has 10 points in 3 games without McDavid.
There was also Taves complaining about the fucking call that had against him, like the trip and
the
phantom fucking trip.
They tripped over the ref.
Yeah, that's fucking horseshit.
Yeah, that is tough. I mean, especially when like it was tied right then or right around then. Yeah, that fucking killed momentum.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's not a good one. I don't know. It was on the power play, so I don't know if it was tied or not. I don't know which goal it was because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. But fucking Tyler Yamamoto has been coming up out of nowhere for Edmonton.
I was just about to say, I was hoping one of you said his name because I was going to fucking butcher the shit out of that.
That's why I didn't say it. I was waiting for somebody.
Well, you're welcome, boys. They call him Yams.
He went down to the A last year and maybe even the beginning of this year, and he's just like never doing that again.
Yeah, he's like, fuck that shit. I'm not riding the bus anymore.
Even Edmonton's better than the A.
Yeah, he was a 2017 first rounder for him. So that was like the year after they made the playoffs for the first time, I want to say. Because I mean, all their other picks have been in the top fucking 16 or top 14 since then because they haven't fucking made the playoffs.
Yeah, he's been on a fucking tear and really getting a lot of extra time with McDavid being there.
Yeah, dude, right now he's got a point per game. He's at 18 and 18.
Especially since they split up McDavid and Draisaitl, so I mean that gives him more opportunity to play with
this
one
guy's
of the 2 top
tiny.
Point getters in the league.
5'8", 153 pounds.
Jesus, I'm 5 foot nothing.
That's
100 and nothing.
That's an NHL player right there. Fucking Christ, bud.
That's Rudy Gator.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you said. Fucking god damn it. I'm just again, games you gotta win in the Western Conference. McDavid's not playing. Like it should be a little bit easier when half the team is not there. Like
I know it was the beginning of the season, but they played Oilers at home earlier, and they shut like McDavid and Draisaitl down.
Yeah, they shut them down until like the very end of the third period, where they had like a power play goal by James Neal that was like assisted by McDavid. I remember that. But they did a great job that game. But I remember the thing about that, though, too, was when McDavid and Drysdale were together. That was back when it was like Kubalik, Kampf, and like Saad.
Yeah. That line
Like
was
playing
unreal.
that third line, and they just were like, yeah, you guys are going to have any
That was the
offense
first
on us.
time I got to see McDavid live, and holy shit! Even though he wasn't like doing anything on like scores on the score sheet or anything, like the way that guy fucking moves, holy fuck!
Yeah.
He can play hockey.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a few players that you just really want to go see live because you don't get to like always track them like when you're on TV.
Yeah.
And honestly, like funny enough, one of the players that I'm thinking of immediately is Corey Perry because of all the shit that he does behind the play and after the whistles. And I'm just like, yo, Corey Perry's fucking hilarious. But yeah. So
speaking of guys I want to see play, Elias Pettersson.
Yeah.
Vancouver, because he's disgusting.
Yeah, he shoots over 100 miles an hour, and he weighs like almost as much as like how hard he shoots.
As Yamamoto.
That makes sense. Like, he shoots the puck as hard as he weighs. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
Let me eat a cheeseburger. Maybe I'll weigh more than my shot.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. I shoot 102, and now I weigh 104 pounds. God damn it, he's good. But yeah.
So yeah, on the traditional, back-to-back for the Hawks, they get to go after Edmonton, they go to Vancouver. They get to sit through a 12-hour Sedin jersey ceremony.
Yeah, fucking Vancouver requested that night to be like against the Hawks,
which is cool.
Yeah, I also
but also it's like
I don't
they
like
probably thought they were gonna win.
Yeah, I don't like that fucking the Hawks wore the numbers on the back of their helmet either.
Yeah,
though.
That is really weird. I don't think I've ever seen any team do that.
Yeah, what was the point of that? Like, cool, like they're Vancouver legends. Like, why do you have to? And it's not like they died or anything. Like they're fucking in the stands. They're rooting against you, and you're wearing their numbers on your helmet.
Is it because of the rivalry and all that, and just kind of like a respect thing, or
maybe it was like, hey, some of our guys won 2 cups, and some of our guys won 3 cups. Maybe that was it.
We got a couple of guys that won it twice, and a couple of guys that won it 3 times. Maybe
we'll put it on our helmets. We beat you a couple 2-3 times too, so we'll put 2 and 3 on our helmet.
Or is that their apology for Boland's Sedin's sister?
No.
Like, we'll
hilarious.
just.
That's so funny. What was it, Burrish? Burrish that fucking told like Daniel. He's like, "Hey, your brother's ugly."
Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
That's so good. Oh my god. Yeah. So they're in Vancouver. Fuck. And they looked so goddamn good. Just nothing to show for it though.
49 save shutout for Markstrom.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Absolutely, just played fantastic. You know. And was it Crawford in that? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do bad. Like he did good. It was just
he only saw 19 shots.
Yeah. Like Horvat's goal was good. It was a power play goal. Like he was just wide open right in front of that net. I don't remember what Gaudette's goal looked like, but fuck. I don't know. Oh, what happened that game that I just remembered? Fucking right, dude. Kirby Doc absolutely destroyed Antoine Roussel behind the net. Just bodied him. Clean as hell hit, and Roussel just could not get up. And I was like, yes. Back in the days when you're in Dallas and you fucked with everybody, like always trying to fight everyone. It's like, fuck you.
Too bad Shaw's not healthy. I would love to see them go at it again.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Those were some great fights.
Yeah. That was always just when Dallas wasn't good and Roussel was just like, we're gonna make this a rivalry, and Shaw's like, you guys aren't good. Like, there's no rivalry to have.
You aren't
here.
relevant. You're an irrelevant player on an irrelevant team.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh my God. Somebody. Oh, Nazem Kadri just said that to like Jake McCabe when they played, like Colorado and fucking Buffalo. He's like, you're a fucking nobody on a shit team. Like, oh my God,
dude, that's going straight for the throat because literally you have nothing to say to that. Like, you're a bad player on a bad team. You're bad, man.
Dude, Jake McCabe's not that bad though.
No, I know, but like,
but that's hilarious though.
Yeah, that's a tough chirp.
Especially like it's fucking Kadri too. Like he's playing second line minutes in Colorado. They're like pretty fucking good.
He's hurt right now though.
Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, Brandon Sutter just got it. Sorry, just like back to the recap. Brandon Sutter just gets like an empty netter, like whatever. That was a tough game because you just like had a feeling that
They should have won.
Yeah, you just had a feeling that if they get one, they're winning the game. Like
Well,
if
and
they
they had
scored
that-
one, they were gonna definitely fucking score more.
Well, this is the game where Kane threw the puck at the net. Sod barely grazed the goalie.
Oh,
The puck went in the
yes.
net, and then Carlton challenges it, and then Vancouver gets the power play out of it, and they score.
And they
it's
score,
like
and yeah.
that's fucking. Game's over at that point.
That was
It's
a
like that's
that
it.
was a shit call. That was a shit call to challenge that. Like, there's no way that
To
was going to get
challenge
turned
it?
over. Yeah,
No,
to
yeah,
challenge
they
it.
already videoed it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand if they video it. I know, like, that was what the refs looking at it, and then when you challenge it, it's Toronto going at it. But like, still, like, they're
Yeah,
not looking at anything different. They're not going to change
No.
their mind on something like that.
That was I honestly it came out no goal, and then they were like, oh, now they're challenging it. I was like, why are they doing that? Like,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It's like, keep the play going. Like, keep your momentum going. You're fucking killing them right now. Like, this like disallowed goal is not killing you.
Yo,
The power play
Tyler,
against.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler Toffoli just went to Vancouver.
Oh, what? Like on a trip?
No.
No shit. What did they get?
I'm trying to pull that up right now.
Okay,
No
well,
player
it's
in return package.
I'm getting
There is a player.
The Kings are getting a pick and a prospect and NHL player plus another conditional pick if
It's a Toffoli
Toffoli
resigns.
resigns.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dude, he might light it up there. He could
That's-
still score.
Yo, him and
He needs
Patterson
he needs a
and
change of scenery. Yeah.
Bo Horvat and Brock Besser.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's going to be like a veteran on that team. He's won cups.
Yeah. And like I said, he could score goals. What's up, Stadium Series first ever hat trick?
What up? Yeah, fuck, man. That's good.
I had him on my list for guys the Hawks should go for, but
Yeah, if the Hawks maybe had won a fucking
Yeah.
one game on this road trip. Well, yeah, okay. So, and we're talking about Vancouver already. So that's really weird.
And now
That's
you're
like the-
talking about the one win on the road trip, Calgary.
Yeah, there we go.
that's like the anti-Steve Dangle. They get done recording and then all the stuff gets broken. It happens
funny.
for us
Yeah.
while we're recording. Let's go.
Yeah, tweet it out while recording.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what happens while we record.
It's going to be really funny when everybody listens to this and then they're like, yeah, we already knew about that.
Yeah.
That trade
Yeah.
happened last night.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But-
Dude.
All right, so Calgary.
Well, I want to know who all right, well, I'm sure we'll get updated on like. who
Yeah, I'll
the
keep
pick
an eye out
the
for it.
player is too. Yeah, so Calgary though, I didn't get a chance to see the game because I had to work, but I checked my phone a couple times and I was like, "Yo, what is happening? Like, what the fuck is going on?"
The Hawks looked good. They came out firing. Nylander gets 2, which is huge. DeBrincat scores, which is huge. Strome had a nice play to feed DeBrincat, which is huge, which you'd think would be sweet going into Winnipeg after all those guys scored. Taves and
Huge.
Kane are putting up points. Idge.
It-
I mean, it's just all around. It was a great game for the Hawks, which is exactly what you would hope going into, like I said, Winnipeg the next night. Leonard didn't look great. He let in a lot of mediocre goals. And that's the thing about Leonard. Like, he has this awkward style, and when it works for him, it works. But when
Yeah.
it doesn't, he does not look good.
it can be rough.
And it really hasn't been helping him. Like, he really hasn't been looking that great the past couple games. But they get the win out. They just out fucking score the other team, which is kind of what they should be doing because their
Yeah.
defense is trash. But yeah, I mean, they get that win, which is huge, and then they go into Winnipeg, and you would expect them to maybe be tired because Winnipeg was off the night before, and they
wait,
said they
let's
got
just-
in.
Let's stay on Calgary real quick before we get to Winnipeg again. But I was gonna say, like, even though the Hawks like scored fucking 8 goals, like I watched the highlights, like those are nice goals. It was a pretty game.
Yeah,
But how about that fucking assist from Dubé to Sam Bennett, where he bats the fucking puck that was lofted into the neutral zone out of midair towards the center of the ice and gets Bennett on a fucking break.
oh yeah, that was nasty.
Unreal. Oh my god, that was just a beauty.
Watching NHL players like play hockey, it's a lot of
pretty
fun.
It's pretty
Yeah.
fun, right?
It's pretty fun. Like the things that they
Yeah.
can do, it just
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to think about doing that, and then they just do it.
Dude, there's so much shit this year that
Did you see
has just
Kasperi?
elevated so much.
Did you see
elevated
Kasperi
it.
Kapanen's OT winner the other night?
No.
Literally, puck floating in midair, bats it past the defenseman, just wheels right around and just goes far side. And I'm like,
Jesus.
What?
What was it that we were watching on Saturday, and we're like the Tampa Philly Flyers game, and they're like Tampa Bay's bringing the puck in. This guy, I forgot who was carrying the puck in, just no look, throws it between his legs, goes through.
Oh, Victor
leg.
Hedman.
Yeah,
The puck hit. He's just like patrolling the blue line like he does, and the puck fucking flies up to him, and he just toe drags around somebody nonchalant, spins backwards, throws it between his leg to somebody right like almost tape to tape in the corner, and I'm like, how? What?
I know it wasn't even like a scoring play. It was just
No.
it was just like a
wasn't.
regular
It was
play
just
in the
like,
zone.
yeah.
It was just a regular play, and then it led to a scoring chance, though. And I'm like, how did you kept the puck in? You toe drag somebody, and you threw like, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was gonna say too, because like everybody's been
Okay,
doing,
Victor.
like, the
Victor. Okay, Victor.
I see what you're doing. Everybody's been pulling off like that Michigan goal, the lacrosse goal too this year, and it's just like, oh my god, they're like Matthew Tkachuk is only scoring goals between his legs. Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
You should get double points now if you can do it.
Yeah. They start like getting 2-point goals. 2-point goals.
Give me the points. I want the point after point.
Yeah, you're gonna catch Gretzky.
Fucking true. Seriously.
No. He's got it.
Alex Nylander,
points, not
couple
points.
goals at Calgary game though too, huh?
Yeah, that one was pretty too. A mini breakaway.
Yo,
and he
if you get 82 games of that kind of Alex Nylander, fucking what a steal of a trade.
Yeah, too bad we've gotten like 6.
It's like that's why he continues to be like the most frustrating player, because it's like that's a perfect example. He shows what he can fucking do.
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like,
why
what the
Buffalo
fuck?
traded him, because that's all he does. He gives you spurts, but he doesn't.
Yeah, it's like
that's all he gives you.
What has got to what needs to click for that to be a consistent thing?
The consistency needs.
He needs to be less cocky.
Yeah,
and realize he's not the greatest hockey player in the world, and his brother's better than him.
Yeah, fucking.
Speaking of Willie's 1 goal away from being having the most goals in a season by a Nylander.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His dad had 26 in a year. He's got 26 right now.
Oh, fun facts.
Yeah. And the Capitals are now only losing by 1.
Oh, did they score again?
Yep.
Ovi.
Shit.
TJ Baroshi.
Well, that's fun. Yeah. I was going to say, even Kirby Doc's goal looked good, too.
Mm-hmm.
Where he just parked himself in front of the net. Nobody can move him. And he just takes the puck and just goes right around him.
Right out. Yeah, it was really quick, too. Like, it shows like he's got quick hands. He's going to be something special, man. He's going to be so good.
Hands. I'm so happy that the Hawks took him third.
We'll see how Bowen Byram is, but I'm glad that I'm happy with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So then, Winnipeg, huh?
Round 2.
Fucking start the trip, end the trip.
You silly?
Miserable place in Canada.
Tim
miserable place in Canada.
Tim Schuyler is apparently the NHL player going back the other way.
Oh, Shaler,
yeah.
Oh, let me see. Bring it up on the machine.
I was looking up on LA's Twitter to see if they announced it, if it's official yet, and I noticed in their bio they finish it up with president of the Taylor Swift fan club. After all that shit with the banner.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Let's find out. All right, Nolly, talk about Winnipeg because I didn't get to see the game last night.
Well, I feel like we talked about it already because they came out hot.
Is it just go back a few minutes to
we talked
if you want to hear
if you want to hear how they played against Winnipeg, go back about 20 minutes and you'll hear what they did against Winnipeg. Carpenter scores in the first. They came out hot. They looked really good. They didn't score as quick into the period, but they looked good. That goal was sick too. Kaner just backhand sauced it towards the net, and Carpenter out of midair redirects it and just goes top shelf. It was fucking nasty.
Oh God, I gotta watch that.
And he was hyped too. The place is silent, and you just hear him scream, and he's so excited. Winnipeg comes out second period, and they're all over the Hawks. They score 2. Kane scores with less than a minute left in the second to tie it up, and then all 3 goals for Winnipeg though were redirects. So like I saw
a little bit.
Second and third, they outplayed the Hawks for sure. But Crawford looked really good, and all 3 goals were redirects, and 2 of them were shots from the point, and they were right in the slot, got redirected. Nothing Crawford can do, and then the other one was a shot from the point, and it went off to Brinkett's stick, and there was nothing Crawford could do. So it's like, what the like, I felt bad for Crow because he played really well.
That's rough stuff.
And that's another 2 points that really
this
really
time
hurts.
they don't go to overtime and they just get nothing out of it.
So when we were talking about 4-point swings, that's 4-point swing the wrong way.
Yeah. That's that's how I feel.
Because now they are 5 points back of the Jets with a game in hand instead of if they would have won both, that'd be 61. We'd have 64. So, I mean, that's huge.
So they out of a possible 16 points over this stretch. They walk away with 4.
Yikes.
That's not good.
No. That's
especially with the trade deadline a week away.
Yeah, before we get into that real quick, one thing we didn't talk about with the Edmonton game is I'm curious what you guys think. Dylan Strome got the health bomb that game.
Honestly, I thought he's still coming back from an injury. I thought DeBrincat should have got health bomb.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think like that? Is it weird that he got health bomb coming back from the injury versus DeBrincat, who looks like he just needs like a mental pause, get away for a little bit?
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, Strome hasn't been great, but he kind of goes the way that DeBrincat goes, and he just came back from injury.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it helped. He had a great assist the next game.
Yeah.
On a DeBrincat goal, which was huge. But, like, I don't know, just the way that DeBrincat has been, and it's nothing that he's doing wrong. He's getting the opportunities. He just can't fucking finish.
He says no puck luck.
I know, and I mean, starting next year, that's what he's going to get paid to do, so he better fucking figure it out.
I mean, his shooting percentage will balance out.
This year's a
100%. Fluke. And I watch, next year, he'll pull up hopefully 50, but –
Next year, he puts up 7.
Oh, God. Can you imagine if it just goes down?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was just curious what you guys thought about that. So, yeah, the trade deadline coming up. It will be actually a week from today or a week yesterday when this actually goes up. Where do you guys want the Hawks to be at? What do you think realistically is going to happen?
Don't buy it all.
Yeah, don't buy and sell only if it's a really good deal.
Yeah, and honestly, the only things you want to sell right now aren't going to get moved. Seabrook's not getting moved. Keith doesn't want to get moved. The only other thing you could really move is Gus, Lehner, maybe Crow, one of the two.
Yeah. I don't want either of them to go, though, but if some team comes to you and they're like, we'll give you a first and a prospect, and you're like,
but the thing is, yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, Crow will take a discount to be a starter here because he wants to be a starter, and he'll want to stay in Chicago. And Leonard's not going to take a discount because he deserves to get fucking paid.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He's only 28.
I know, and he's never gotten paid. Like he said, I've taken discounts my whole life. I want to get paid. So I mean, I don't think you're going to get both of them next year. I don't think it's happening.
No.
So if you can move one of them right now, why not? Yeah.
I mean, if Toffoli's getting a pick, a prospect, and a player.
If fucking Blake Coleman's getting a first-round pick.
First and a prospect that's a first-rounder. That's insane.
Andy Green got fucking a prospect and 1 or 2 picks, too.
A second
rounder?
Yeah, he got a second-rounder and David Quenneville.
Yeah. I mean, those are the only options. Like you say, maybe Gus, just because he's on that. I don't know. He's a puck-moving defenseman. I don't know.
What about I'm not saying I want. What about Saad as an option?
I don't know. He's actually been. He's been one of the most consistent Hawks all season.
But I'm saying though, he might bring in a really fucking good haul.
But if you trade Saad, then you're trading Keith too because you're in full rebuild. I feel like.
Yeah, Saad's only 25,
and he's got another year on his contract, and he's on a good deal.
Saad's
only $6 million.
$5.
Yeah, dude. He's been in the NHL for 6 years.
Long time, man.
I thought he was at least our age.
Wasn't he a rookie when they won the Cup in 2013?
I think so. Let's take a look at Brandon Saad stuff.
He's 27.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he was 92. He's a couple days older than me. No, he's younger than me. Dope.
Yeah, he was on the squad when they won it in 13 and 15.
Yeah, but he played in 11-12.
Yes.
So he was not a rookie.
No, he was a rookie in 12-13.
Oh, yeah, because
11,
he only
12,
played two
two
games. Yeah.
2 games.
So, yeah, I'm right.
So I know a lot of people kind of are calling for like a sale of the Hawks, start, getting rid of people. But here's my question too: is do you
Wait. Before you go on, Dylan Sakura gets traded and he scores more than 5 goals with a different team. Still counts.
We said NHL goals. Yeah, it's NHL goals.
That's fine. I don't know who's trading for him, but okay.
I've actually seen him in like throw-ins.
Well, that would be like if the Hawks were buying. If the Hawks were buying, they would toss in like Dylan or like Sakura and like a deal to sweeten the pot for whatever they're trying to get.
He's such a good American League player. Like,
yeah,
he's like on like a 10-game streak right now.
Yeah, dude, he's sick of the A.
Yeah. But no, so everybody's like, people calling for like the Hawks to be sellers, kind of going on this rebuild. Do you necessarily think that should be happening now, or should you wait till the offseason when potentially management position gets changed?
Well, I don't think management's getting changed. And also, you get more at the deadline than you would in the offseason.
Yeah.
Because teams will give up anything to go win that cup and get a piece, a rental.
Yeah.
And when it's the offseason, and if it's the offseason, like a guy like Leonard, if you're going to trade him, they're going to wait one. Or two, if he had one more year, they would want term. Like if they're getting a trade like that, they want term on it.
Yeah.
This
is the time of the rentals.
I just don't feel comfortable with the Hawks going like full rebuild and full fire sale mid-season when, I'm not saying he's going to be, and I know I want him to, but if there's going to be a GM change, it would kind of suck being like, hey, start this.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you're not here, So
I wish that the Hawks.
It worked well in Edmonton, though. Look at them.
I wish that the Hawks would almost pull like a Pittsburgh and just absolutely go fucking all in every year while you have your arguably two best players of all time on your team.
I mean,
like Crosby and Malkin are not getting younger, and the GM knows that, and he knows that their window is going to be closed once those guys are done. So he's keeping it as fucking open as possible by making so many fucking moves, even if he's like giving up a ton of future, like it doesn't matter. He wants to win right fucking now. And you see that with Jason Zucker, they just pulled in.
I would take another fucking if the Hawks could win like next year, if they won back to back, and then there was a rebuild after that, I would be completely happy with that.
Yeah,
100%.
If you fucking can't afford or like I mean, you have no prospects at that point, but it's like, what was the point of it? Like you're winning cups, then you're good.
I mean,
like that's what it was. That's where we're at now. But we still have our core, and Kane is fucking amazing, and we're wasting him right now.
He's better than he was during the cup runs.
Yeah, it's insane.
They only have 3 more years of Taze Kane after this one, and it's like you have the pieces. I mean, Saad, like we said, Saad's been good. Kirby Doc's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
if DeBrincat can start scoring again, if Strome and DeBrincat can keep their connection alive, I mean. Carpenter's been a solid guy. He's been jumping around the lineup and this looked really good.
Love Carpenter.
I love Kajula. Kajula's been great.
Yeah. The
Steal of the century in that fucking trade.
I'm scared of like injuries for him.
100%. Yeah. I mean,
he's the
everybody forgets
about.
Oh yeah, 100%. If he can get into the playoffs, I would love to see him in the playoffs for the Hawks.
I was going to say, then, do you think anybody would be like buying in on Kajula for like a playoff run?
I don't know. I don't think he would draw in that much. Also, you forget about that. They have Calvin DeHaan, dude. Like when he comes back next year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I'd love DeHaan, man.
Yeah, DeHaan's good.
It's like, so what is really the true issue? Like, what do they need? Like, that's like what blows my mind. It's like you're sitting there saying, and you're like, name this entire lineup.
They need better defense.
Yeah.
I mean, DeHaan out does not help whatsoever.
And we're fucked because we're fucked until we can get Keith off the books and off the, and Siebes. Like
the thing is, like, I don't like Keith, and I don't think he's good at hockey, but 5.5 still isn't that bad.
Oh no, yeah, but because he's clearly on his way out, and he's still though demanding, like, or not demanding. I don't know if he's demanding, but he's still being played that top top 4 minutes when he's probably the bottom pair. It's like he's just creating that log jam. So it's like we can't truly get like the Nets, the crop of defensemen out there because it's like he's still there taking up space and ice time.
Honestly, like, who on the Hawks right now are you going to replace him with, though?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, like, it's kind of hard because it's like we can't bring anybody in either because even if there was somebody out there that would fit that role perfectly.
Look, a free agent?
We'll have Keith. I'm just saying anybody. Like,
well, I mean, is that, like, you guys an example, yeah.
Yeah, like, there's with him on the team, with Siebes on the team, it sucks because there's that spot that they're not going anywhere. They got the full no movement clause. The only way is if Siebes can never play again, or there's like that's all I'm just saying. I don't know. It probably doesn't make sense, but
I mean, it's just they don't have. I mean, Boquist is up there playing top line minutes with Keith. That's going to be your top guy is
right,
Boquist.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know.
I just feel like there's that log jam. Even though like there's nobody in the system right now that I think can go up and play that, I just still think that there's always going to be that jam of like, okay, well, Keith's in the lineup. Who do we have to take out to get this better player up? And then you have a potentially decent player.
Well,
losing
we'll
out.
See how Ian Mitchell is once he comes into the NHL.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I'm so excited.
Because, I mean, if he comes in and he plays like he is playing in Denver, that's him and Boquist together, top.
Oh, what's the guy from Penn
and drop
State
Keith
too?
down.
What?
Ethan.
Evan Barrett.
Evan Barrett.
Yeah, I know he's not defenseman, but fuck.
Yeah, our collegiate guys are.
That's good. The thing. Like this team isn't. They're all they have to do is go full Rutherford. Like you said, they just have to go full Rutherford and go all in. That's all they have to do. You can make it happen.
That's true.
So that's a question I'm going to put out there for listeners. Would you be okay going all in every year at the trade deadline, mortgaging the future if it meant what? 3 more cups?
2 at least.
2
or 3.
I mean, fuck
one.
Yeah. Hawks. I mean, like I said, Kane and Tays have 3 years left after this one. If you can get 1 more out of that.
I mean, yeah, they're like it's still like in their prime. I'm sure we'll be able to re-sign them. If there's somehow any way that the fucking organization lets them walk, then I'm gonna go fucking insane. Like they retire here. That's 100% for sure.
And then Vancouver comes here and has to wear 88 and 19 on their fucking helmet.
Yeah, fuck that.
with a Stanley Cup fucking sticker over both of them.
Fucking right. Hopefully with like 6 cups.
Yeah.
Right around it, just for the 6 that they won.
Oh, my God.
9 total. So, yeah, fuck, boys.
So that's going to be interesting. I mean, next week, I think the next time we record will be probably post-trade deadline. So,
that's true.
So hopefully it's not a lot we're talking about, like, pissed off or anything like that. But it'll definitely be interesting to see the landscape of the league. Especially now, if anything, the last couple of days have been any indication of what this trade deadline might be like. A couple trades. I mean, not crazy big. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Blake Coleman to Tampa for put in a conditional first-round pick.
Vancouver's conditional.
Yeah,
Vancouver's. We were talking about that. It was so fucking funny. Just about conditional, like, oh wow, conditional. Just Tampa Bay bringing up the fact that they're like,
hey, I got a first for you.
Yeah.
But Vancouver has to make the playoffs.
Vancouver's got to make the playoffs, and the Mercury can't be in retrograde at the time. Otherwise, you get next year's fucking pick.
And since it's a leap year, it actually doesn't happen this year.
And the only time that it actually works is on Friday the 13th of 2023. And I hope it's when the draft happens. Otherwise, you're going to get a 7th rounder. It's like, what the fuck kind of conditions? I love that. It's just, here's our pick. But you gotta hopefully Vancouver doesn't make the playoffs. I don't know.
Hey,
Then you get
Vancouver
next year's.
fucked us with this conditions. We're gonna give it to you though.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god, I love it.
I love like absolutely ridiculous conditions.
Yeah, I want to know who started doing this. I feel like 2 years ago there was no like, okay, here's the conditions of this pick right now. Though it's like
I feel like
Was
every
it
time it's
Ottawa?
like
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ottawa.
I
It's
really
like-
hope it's like every time there's a conditional, it's just like, all right, I'll give you first, but hear me out.
Listen to me real quick.
Every single time, just hear me out. Don't get too excited. Hear me out.
It's good. All right, so let's jot this down on the board right here. So
Yeah.
here's the list of the conditions.
It's Charlie Day and It's Always Sunny. Conspiracy.
His eyes are fucking bloodshot. He's got a
Yeah.
cigarette. It's just like-
So if they win, then they get this pick, and if that pick goes here,
if Boston beats Tampa in the first round, but then loses to Toronto in the second round, and then all of a sudden the NBA playoffs are starting, and the LA Lakers are in the playoffs at the 8th seed, then you can get our second round pick in 2027.
but also Drake Kajula has to play 12 minutes a game.
What was the best? The best one is James Neal scoring like 11 more goals than Milan Lucic,
Yeah.
or more. Then they get like a higher pick. It's
They
like,
get a first rounder, I think.
fucking, here you go, James. Don't fuck it up.
Hey, I know you started real hot, but you've calmed down. You're freaking us out.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Oh, I love it. So yeah, conditional picks, man.
They're great.
What are
Making the game fun again.
what are your favorite conditions? Tell us. Shoot us a message. Let us know.
My favorite trade was the Kajula for Brandon Manning.
Oh yeah, and he went straight to the ECHL and then got outed as like being a racist, and then the guy that fucking like outed him beat the shit out of him on the ice.
And Connor McDavid was like, why the fuck did you trade for this guy?
Yeah, yo, he broke my fucking collarbone man.
And
What
said
the
he
fuck?
would want to hurt me again.
Oh, he's just a cool guy.
He's a good player.
He's pretty fucking chill. my
Oh, okay,
God.
Jerem.
Sorry.
Okay, Jerem.
Okay.
Jerem, okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, before that, so New Jersey's just all out rebuild their fire sale. They also
Hey, do you remember the
traded-
beginning of the year? Everybody was like, dude, Jersey,
Jersey's gonna be
playoffs.
Yeah.
sick.
Playoffs,
They
bro.
got Taylor Hall. No, they don't.
They got PK Subban. They got Goose.
worst season of all time.
They fired their GM midseason.
they got
fire their
Jack
coach.
Hughes. Jack Hughes, who's been underwhelming as a first round pick or first overall pick. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, Nikita Gusev, who I have not heard anything about since they traded for him from Vegas. It's like,
He had a
oh,
couple good games, but that's about it. But
yeah.
they traded Andy Green to the Islanders for David Quinville and a 2021 second round draft pick.
Do you think they're
Nope.
just trying to replace the Quenville that they traded to us?
Yeah.
Who do you
That's
think
not
the
how
Hawks
it works,
trade?
Jersey. You need the coach.
What do you think the Hawks trade for to get David Quinville? They're just going to pick up every Quinville in the league.
I don't know. Is there another Hayden out there?
I don't know. That's where Sakura goes.
That's where Sakura goes.
Give us that second round pick and Quinville.
And
Sakura.
you get this really, really good AHL.
But you can make conditions if you want.
the Sakura conditions. You don't know which Sakura you're getting. It's
Fine.
either Tyler or
Yeah. If he scores over 5.5 goals in the
No,
NHL.
no, it's whoever scores the most points in the AHL, either between Tyler or Dylan. They get the one that scores the least. It's a race.
They're like sending Dylan money, like, don't score. Don't. You'll play in the NHL here.
We'll give you a shot. Fucking great. Dude, conditions, man. Love it.
All right, and then the last trade that we missed from not recording was the Zucker to
Zucker.
Pittsburgh for Galchenyuk, Kalen Addison,
Kalen
Kalen
Addison.
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 20
You added an L. Well, you nailed it the first time and then you
Addison?
changed it.
Oh God, Jared. Honestly, just knock it off with the
Figure it
names.
out, man. I thought
And then
I
a
couldn't read.
2020 conditional first round pick.
Whoa, what's the conditions, bud?
If Pittsburgh
condition
misses the
is-
playoffs, Pittsburgh has the option to send their 2021 first round pick instead. If they make the playoffs, they get to decide.
What?
It says Pittsburgh has the option to send their 2021 first round pick instead. So it's like, hey, we missed the playoffs. I think we're gonna give you this one still, though.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
They just like, we'll give you a first rounder, but we'll see how we feel about it later on. Like that's when
It's
you
basically
find out.
them like lottery protecting it in a way.
That's really
They're
funny.
right on the fourth best team in the NHL.
Yeah.
Which is
After missing Sid for almost the whole year.
Yeah, missing like half the team.
Yeah. They have the most man games lost and like the most like actually it wasn't most man games lost, it was the most high end man games lost. There's like this new stat.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Huge
Advanced
stat guy.
stats.
Advance the brain. Also, I think this is a bad trade for Minnesota.
You do?
Or no, not for Minnesota. Pittsburgh.
It's been working out pretty well so far.
Yeah, but like they gave a lot, man.
Dude,
That's a lot.
They were dumping off Galchenyuk. That's not
No,
even,
I know,
that's not
but
even
like
like a fucking thing. They gave him a first rounder and a prospect basically.
and that's a lot
Yeah. Well,
for Zucker.
yeah, dude, Tyler Toffoli just got more. And fucking Blake Coleman got the same shit.
Fuck it. Hawks, start selling. Bring it
Yeah.
to
everybody's giving away prospects and first rounders right now. Fucking, I bet you Gustafson could at least get one of those things.
Easy. Yeah. He's
Fucking
good. For a mill.
Laner would be a prospect, fucking a veteran, and
First round
fucking
for sure.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what everybody's tossing out there, that's what the market is right now. Fucking, yeah, you sell stuff. Like,
I mean, Zucker's got 14 goals, 29 points in 45 games, and now he has 3 points in 3 games, 2 goals for Pitt.
yeah. Fucking,
Must be great playing with Sidney Crosby.
seriously, like, my mom could play with Sidney Crosby and put up fucking 40 goals. She doesn't even know how to skate. Like, fucking, I'm just thinking, like, if the Hawks are just, like, going to sell, if they could, like, if that's what's going to happen, like, prospects and picks and shit, you could easily flip those prospects and pick in the offseason for fucking players and come back with a loaded roster still.
100%.
You know? That would be fucking sick titties.
Just like, yeah, we're going full rebuild. Just kidding. We're going to fuck shit up.
We're about to fucking add so much shit.
Host's allergies are feeling okay. He's coming back.
He's coming back. First line, boys.
Hearing more about the Toffoli trade.
Oh, yeah, that thing happened. Huh?
Prospect is Tyler Madden.
Yeah.
Who,
and it's a second-round pick.
Who I'm guessing is a big deal.
Is he?
Because everybody's talking about it, and they're like, why would you trade Tyler Madden?
Is he like John
It's not
Madden's?
John Madden.
John Madden's kid or something? Tyler Madden prospects. Who is Tyler Madden? Let's do a little deep dive, huh? He's 20 years old already. He was a third-round pick. He's playing at Northeastern University. He's got 37 points in 27 games right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, he played for CYA. No shit.
Huh.
Did he really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
go Chicago.
I don't see how that's going to be a bad thing. Like, fuck, Vancouver is a young team already. Like, they don't need to keep getting younger. They have one of the best rookie defensemen in the league in Quinn Hughes, who's, I mean, word is he's taken the lead in the Norris race.
Oh,
and fucking, then you still have Elias Pettersson. Bo Horvat's your captain. He's, 24 or something like that?
Plus Besser.
Plus Besser, plus, fuck, man.
Markstrom.
The team looks good. Well, I mean, Markstrom, they got to re-sign, though.
Yeah, but, if he puts up a 49 save shutout, why wouldn't you?
Fucking right. That's why I was saying before, I was like, man, if we're not able to re-sign Lehner and Crow wants too much, and if Markstrom's on the fucking – in the free agency, maybe fucking shoot him a text and be like, hey, baby, you up?
It's funny how their rebuild went by so fast because they got guys like Jay Beagle and Antoine Roussel for $3 million each because they were like, we need to fill up cap space.
Yeah, and Louis Eriksson.
Yeah, and Louis Eriksson still for 2 more years after this one. $6 million. Highest paid guy on their team.
Also, they're getting
and Tyler Myers.
They're getting penalized for Luongo retiring too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Suck it.
And they also don't have they don't have a lot of contracts coming off the books next year, so that's going to be really interesting to see.
How much is Toffoli making too?
4.6.
Is it just for this year?
I
I don't know.
I believe so. Yeah, I think so.
What?
Yeah.
Make up your mind.
No, 100%. Yeah,
Horvat's only 24.
yeah, he's up after this year.
So I mean, maybe like this is pretty good for the Kings though. Fuck, like you have So you have this kid Tyler Madden that's in college. You have who did they just draft? What is his name?
Turcotte.
Who's at Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
With Caulfield, like
Yep.
tearing it up there. Like you have two good collegiate guys that are gonna be coming up onto your team. That's old as fuck.
They also had that kid that scored the game winner for Team Canada and World Junior.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think
His
of
last
name,
name's
though.
Thomas, right?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about, though.
Dude, I
Yeah.
have no clue. Oh, Akil Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah, word. I got you. Yeah. That's right.
So I mean, that's another team that it's like they have good, decent prospects coming up, I think.
Yeah, but they're still buying out fucking Ilya Kovalchuk and Mike Richards is still
Dion
getting
Phaneuf.
paid. Yeah, Dion Phaneuf. Oh, Jesus. Wait, okay. No, this is just terminated contracts. They terminated it. That's right. But their buyout history, they still have 3 more years after this year paying Phaneuf.
They're retaining on Clifford. Well, that's just this year.
Yeah. They traded him to Toronto. Oh, boy.
Yo,
Man.
Quick still got 3 more years after this.
Yeah, and Doughty's 30, and he's still got fucking 8.
Oh, that's
7.
another trade we didn't talk
7.
about.
This is oh my god, there's so much. I love trade deadlines.
Was it insane that they traded Campbell?
No.
What?
Like,
Was
wasn't it like?
insane?
Yeah, weren't they kind of like building him up as like
No, Cal Peterson is there.
Cal
Yeah.
Pedersen?
Upcoming.
Okay.
And you're not trading Jonathan Quick anyway, so.
I don't think anybody's
Oh, yeah,
taking
no.
Quick.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Quick of
And
6
you're
years
going
ago.
rebuild. Why not throw him in net every night?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Quick 6 years ago. Fuck yeah, give me that. I don't even know. Whatever, man.
Fuck
They-
the Kings.
That was like the only really big thing that happened. Yep. I'm assuming we're gonna see a bunch more trades coming up, but
Yeah.
like fuck, I assume Jersey's gonna probably toss more trades out there.
The
I would assume
situation
that
with
Simmons
Chris-
is probably gonna get traded. I would
Yeah.
see a lot of teams like wanting to get
Simmons
him.
and PK.
why not? He's on a 1-year deal.
Nobody's gonna fucking trade for PK Subban.
No, like
Nah.
I think those are the only 2 guys that were left that really they can trade. I think everybody else they kind of want around.
Yeah, I mean, Subban still has 2 years of $9 million. I don't think anybody's
Fuck
fucking
that.
trading for that. I don't know. Maybe
Chris
somebody
Kreider still in
somebody
New
goes
York
for like
too.
Connor Carrick or
Yeah. And I saw something today that the Kreider contracts have kind of like stalled. That there's really no progress being made. So
Yeah.
he'll probably get flopped. Yeah.
And Alec Martinez in LA too. They're
Oh,
saying.
dude, speaking of like the Rangers, I don't know why, but like them not being like on the radar like for a while, like the past few years, I'm kind of just like want them to be good again, and I want Panarin to be sick.
I just want Panarin to be good. Yeah.
I kind of want to get a fucking Rangers like Panarin jersey.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was looking at their jerseys when I was watching like a few highlights the other day, and I was like, man, yeah, those are fucking sick.
Panarin looks nasty in a Rangers jersey.
When he scores and he just fucking throws
Oh,
the leg
the
up.
leg kick? Oh, my
God. He's so Broadway. It's fucking great.
Yo, you wear a Panarin jersey, you have to walk around kicking every step.
Yeah, dude. Did you see, what was it? It was Buchnevich. They scored on Elvis Merzlikins. And he just fucking went like, did his like guitar thing. He's like, fuck you.
Dude, they're having so much fun over there.
That's the celly that he did when I guess they beat him in like overtime or in like a shootout recently. And
Oh, I
Merzlikins
did see
fucking
that.
turned his stick over and like
Yeah.
started strumming. Fucking check it out. Like Buchnevich scores and like fucking, it's right at the beginning of the game. Turns his stick over and he does the strum a little bit and then you just hear him mouth, fuck you. Like it's so good. I love that shit.
Oh my god, that's so
But
funny.
yeah.
How about Eichels last night against Toronto, just pointing at the 2 Toronto fans going, sit down. Dude, I was watching that live. I was like, Yikes. I was like, Leafs are done. Game over.
Is that what
Oh,
Pote sent in
God.
the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he sniped and he like skated around and he was just like going like this along the boards, like just like what? And he pointed at
Just
two Leafs
arms
fans and just goes,
out.
sit down.
Yo, that's some NHL shit that I love. Like
That's
this
fucking
is the
awesome.
Hey,
stuff
that's
that they,
BDE, right?
yeah, Big Dick Eichel, bro. I was like, yeah, what's BDE? Oh, Big Dick Energy. Got it.
Got it. I like Eichel better.
Yeah, it's fucking good. That's what they should put. Like, get an Eichel jersey and just put big BDE on the back. Fucking Big Dick
6'9".
Eichel, man. 6'9". What a good time. Anything else going on? Any cool shit happening?
No, not really.
No, not really. I think.
I mean, the Hawks haven't been great, but I've gone to the casino twice and they've won me my money back both times. So,
Oh hell yeah, dude!
so
Well, who
there's
do they
that.
come? Oh, they're playing the Rangers on Wednesday. Fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah.
We're just talking about the Rangers. It's like hell
We're
yeah.
so
man.
good at this.
it's like we didn't plan it out, but it was on accident, and it's just great. Oh, it's on NBC Sportsnet too. So I guess it's the rivalry night, Original Six rivalry night, guys.
No, it's just Wednesday night
yes.
hockey. Green
Speaking
Day.
of, NBC, they're doing for International Women's Day. The Blackhawks and the Blues are playing each other, doing an all-female
Oh yeah.
crew for that. It's all the one I remember is Kendall Coyne is in between the benches.
That's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they've had some.
Is like Catherine Tappan gonna be on it or something?
I think so. Yeah, I think she's doing like the intermission report stuff.
Like she always does.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they've had plenty of women like come in and out that they have a good selection of people
and I've
to
never
choose
had
from.
any-
You know.
yeah,
So
no
that's
complaints
on the
about it.
20. That's on the 25th. That's cool. That'll be exciting. Was it? Oh, it's in St. Louis too. Oh, fuck St. Louis.
But
Well, the Hawks are back at home, boys.
yeah,
Like, hopefully, we can get the ship righted. You know.
playoffs
Yeah, that'd be
still
cool.
a possibility, or you think it's kind of
Well, we're 8 points out right now. Fuck, like anything can happen, you know, and you could be in a worse spot. That's all I'll say. It's not as bad as it could be.
That road trip definitely didn't help, but
Yeah,
you're not dead in the water just yet.
yeah.
right. We still have 23 games to make
You
up
have-
8 points right now.
And you have games in hand on the two teams in wild card spots right now.
Yeah, that's true. We actually have 3 games in hand on Arizona and 2 on Calgary. Those are big. We got a lot of big games coming up, and you know what? That's going to make for real fucking exciting hockey. That's
Yep.
what we're really here for.
It's the best time.
Gets the people going.
Best time of the year for the regular season. You know, trade deadline. You know, that playoff hunt.
Yeah.
Be a lot of good fucking hockey.
I
mean-
dude, I just got like almost a hard on just thinking about playoff hocky. Not even just like not even like the Blackhawks playoff hockey, just playoff hockey in general.
Playoff hockey in
because,
general.
Fuck, we gotta get together and just put the games on and just
Let's go to the casino and do it.
moan.
And just moan.
Oh.
So, I mean, after the Rangers, you got the Preds, then you got the Stars, and then the Blues. Those are all big
Those are
games.
huge.
And then you, in March, you have the Blues again. You got home and home with Minnesota. You got Nashville and Dallas. And then you got a bunch of Eastern Conference games. And then April, you finish it out in New York. There's a lot. I mean, those games against Nashville and Minnesota, those are big games that you have to win because those are teams you're chasing. So, I mean, it's going to be – they definitely have the capabilities of doing it.
What's the last game of the season?
New York Rangers.
Okay, well, that's cool.
They play the Island and then they play the Rangers.
That's so shitty though that they're ending it on the East
They usually
Coast.
do it like St. Louis or something.
Yeah, because like I was just picturing like last game of the season, like whoever wins gets in. Like that's how it
Rangers,
usually
Flyers.
has been.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome that year.
Yeah, what a lot of big games, man. Like we need these points. There's nothing's coming easy up down the stretch. Fuck, we only have like one game against Detroit and one game against Anaheim. Everybody else is in a playoff fucking hunt spot. Man. Oh, I was just looking at this too. So we're getting to the point, like we're talking about playoffs. Tampa Bay is only 3 points back of Boston now after this insane run that they've been going
with a game
on.
in hand too. I think, right? Yeah.
So, I mean, fucking rematch, Boston and Toronto, first round. It's coming.
No, don't say it just yet. Florida might knock the Leafs out of the playoffs.
Oh man, dude!
God, how pissed would you be?
No, fuck them. They pissed me off so much.
Yo, we could potentially have a Tampa and Columbus rematch as well next round.
Oh.
Yo,
can you imagine if Columbus swept them again?
Yeah, if they did it twice, dude, I would subscribe to that so hard.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
I wouldn't if they went. I don't know who I would take. Would I bet on the Lightning to sweep, or would I go fuck it, Blue Jackets again?
Yo, it would just be like the playoff brackets last year where everybody's just busted first round, and then the NHL just goes, okay, so we're redoing it.
We're sorry that our league is so competitive.
It's fucking so silly. But yeah, all right. Well, trade deadline, boys.
Yeah.
I guess we're just like rambling about random shit right now. Like fuck, man. This is the fun time though. Oh, man.
Wish it would be more fun if the Hawks were in it more.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe next time they will be.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is episode 90. What are we gonna call it?
90 different 90 different conditions on one pick.
The conditional.
Yeah, the conditional.
Okay.
If Poach shows up to a podcast.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Okay. So on that note, episode 90, the conditional for Nolly, Tanner, and Jarom. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah,
Conditions.
love you, boys.
We have to record a podcast for you to hear us.